Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and some more Horus Heresy Forge World goodness. Today we're taking a look at a Sabre tank and just what those actually are. So we'll get this opened up, sorted out for you guys. We'll show you what you can expect from them and look at that in relation to some of the other tanks that are out there nowadays, so you can see exactly what you get. And we'll show one of the little upgrades that we picked up for it as well. So we'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so we're back and we got everything open up here for you. So we get a pretty big assembly guide, gives you a little background on what the Sabres are. Now when you're buying this kit, important thing to note, you get the sort of top weaponry and then the missile launchers on the side, but the main weapon is actually one of 3 separate kits depending on which weapon you want to go with. And I do like that they illustrate all that in here. Of course, it'd be nice if they would just make like a kind of combined kit someday. Maybe we'll see this in plastic, which would be pretty cool. But anyway, there's the Anvilus Snub autocannons, Neutron Blaster, and Volkite Saker, which is actually what we picked up. Those are the optional main weapons, so you do have to run that. You can't just run the tank without that. And then we get our fancy assembly guide here, which they've feel like they've stepped up their game in recent years on these. And then other pieces and the final assembly and all that stuff. So it should be possible too to magnetize pretty easily here. The top piece can really just sit there. It's more just magnetizing the main gun, and whatever you want is like the pintle option. So it should be fairly achievable. So let's jump into the main kit and the details here. Really not much involved in assembly. So kind of the bottom hull piece here, one large chunk. Not much to it, thankfully. Get little pieces here for the rear end of the tracks, top rear. So pretty easy stuff there. Here's the side missiles. Pretty simple to fit in there. So we get 2 sets of 2 for those, 4 total for the vehicle. Some pieces to mount, help mount the main weapons on the hull and the pintle. So we have that there. The exhaust, so we get 2 of those. Again, fairly easy stuff here. Top hatch, not much to it. The included weapons, though, that we get for the top, we get a flamethrower, which I don't think we're really going to be running that ever for the vehicle. I think we're going double Volkite. Gives you some options, though. If you're not using these, you could repurpose them for other kits and things like that without having to maybe rebuy the weapons. Multi-Melta. Potential candidate someday for use. Heavy bolter. And again, we get Volkites of 2 different sizes. So this is again the top pintle mounted option. And then just to segue here for a second, this is one of the optional kits. This is the Volkite Saker. So it gives you that top piece for the hull. Thankfully, really just plops in there. And this is the big bad boy. So you can see the difference in size between the pintle weapon and the main weapon. So this big chunky bastard here. And you can see it should be fairly easy to, I think, get that magnetized or pinned or something. Just to maybe swap out. A little bit of cleanup work to do there on the weapon itself, which is interesting. Everything else is nice and smooth, and this bottom bit needs some work. And a little tab to punch out there. So those then, because we bought 2 vehicles, we're going to run them exactly the same. Gives you something like that. Ironically, we're also using these for our Dark Angels, so hooray for the artwork. On the cover, hull top, basically one assembly, or one piece I should say, no assembly really. That's kind of where the main weapon mounts there on that curved bit. Got the cockpit. Other piece of the hull here. Back end. And then the 2 hull sides. So it almost looks like kind of like a baby Sakaran, but these overall are very small. You can kind of see that. It really just fits in the hand, so This Karen's a little bit bigger, but as far as like the shape of the sides and everything with the track, it kind of looks vaguely similar. Oops. So a little bit of cleanup work there. That's where those little track bits go. And that's kind of where it'll help connect with the other side and the central pieces. And oops. So we got that. And then here, I think that's kind of where the missiles will mount to, if I'm not mistaken. But again, we get two sides to help bring it all together. So there you have it, the Sabre tank. Fun little support vehicle here. Looking forward to getting that built. And again, keep in mind when you're buying that, you do have to buy really one of the 3 main weapon kits along with that. So factor that in your purchase price and everything as well. But yeah, we're excited for these. We're going to be running these in Dark Angels. I think we're going to go in double Volkite. So let us know, guys, if you have picked up Sabres, if you like them. How many do you run? What's your favorite weapon option for your Legion of choice? Hit us up in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe as well. We'll have more Horus Heresy very soon. Thanks for watching.